Hmm. It's acting weird.
Is your Wi-Fi on?
Wi-Fi's on, yeah. Huh. It's weird. I don't know if this is working or not. Oh, okay. Must be here. Because we got one viewer, or was that you? Oh, no, it's Rachel.
Yeah, it's definitely not me.
Alright, okay. Sorry, I was just wondering because it wasn't doing anything for a minute. Usually, get that notification like, oh, we're letting people know that your video's on now. But it wasn't doing that. Hey, look, and James Duck is on. Oh, look who finally showed up after 2-3 weeks. I'm gonna try to see if I can tag Molly. I'm inviting motherfuckers. And
Yeah, because it didn't make sense to do any of this shit before now.
no, I did. Hi, Teresa. I did, but I'm sending reminders because, like, usually you have to remind. Like, Molly always needs reminders, but then again, Molly might not be up right now anyway.
Probably not.
So it's 10 o'clock, so.
Yeah.
Molly has kids.
And she has a large child.
A large child and fur babies. Yeah. I'm good, Teresa. How are you? James Look said, hold on, going to my computer. Now's not the time to look for porn. Yeah, fuck.
If he starts sending us videos
Hi, Rachel.
to react to, I'm gonna...
Well, actually, he's sent me some good...
I mean, for you to react to when
Yeah.
you do that, that's fine. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to have to sit through some bullshit.
Right.
Because he never shows me anything that's funny. So...
Yeah, I mean, those other videos he sent me that I did were kind of really cringy.
Okay, but I just don't fuck with cringy. I'm like, I can't.
Anyway, guys, hi. Welcome to show number 11. We've done 11 of these. Can you believe that? 11.
I'm clearly not paying attention.
And we actually have selected a few of you to join us pretty much every week. We're actually having a regular schedule with this too.
11, huh?
11.
I didn't know that.
And it's basically Sunday night seems to be our night for doing these.
Yeah.
We're almost kind of, sort of, somewhat popular, maybe, kind of. I don't know. But hi. So yeah. As you know, I am Mr. Blak. And over here is the disembodied, salty voice of the doctor.
Salty. That is remarkably accurate. I'll go with it. I'll go with it.
It is Dr. Bitchcraft, who has a PhD in salt and petty.
I do.
I love that PhD in salt and petty. That's great. I gotta get you a certificate made up saying that.
I worked really hard, and I'm proud to be where I am today. So.
That's right. Went to petty college.
It was a very long and difficult road.
Yep.
And here I am.
So many petty classes.
So many.
And now they are a salty scholar. I'm just a salty motherfucker. I don't know.
Alright.
Hi, Disa. So once again, as I always ask, is I need to know to make sure it sounds okay. Everybody can. I know everybody can hear my loud ass right now. I want to make sure everybody can hear the doctor in the background.
Not that like I'm trying to be heard. I'm just kind of here. I'm already good and baked, so it's not like I have too much to worry about right now.
And doctor's been medicating.
I don't know why you keep saying the doctors are medicating. They know what the fuck I'm doing.
Well, because it's... Shut up. That's why.
Oh, great reason. Wow, you sure showed me. Fuck. Goddamn. Look at that. You're so smart.
James said, salt and petty, huh? So that means you're spicy. Laugh out loud. Shut up,
I
James.
like how his definition of spicy is like white people spicy. Like salt and vinegar and ketchup, I guess, are the spiciest flavors.
And I guess, Teresa said you're a lovable pretzel. Okay. I like pretzels.
Crunchy and salty.
But Susie won't let me put mustard on them, so...
Why would you ever?
No, she's probably talking about the soft pretzels, not the crunchy ones. You know,
Either
the
way,
hot, soft pretzels when you get
here's
them.
The thing.
What?
You're literally the only person that puts fucking mustard on those pretzels.
I am not. I guarantee you.
Everybody else in the world dips it in some kind of cheese bullshit at a fair.
Okay.
I guarantee you.
Who out there? The fuck? Who out?
Who out there?
Who out there? No. Who out there that's watching right now who has a love for hot, fresh, soft pretzels puts mustard on it? Because I know somebody does.
I'm telling you, everybody's either...
James Duck, it doesn't count with you because you probably put like fucking donuts and burgers and whatever the fuck else on a goddamn thing. You probably dip it in your butt. So I don't even want to hear what you gonna do. Rachel says she can hear us both. Thank you, Rachel.
Doesn't answer our pretzel quandary, though.
Well, give it a second. It's a delay.
I'm just saying.
Teresa said it's pretty common out here, actually.
I didn't say
That's
that it
we
wasn't common.
That's because we back east. That's why.
I'm just saying, I didn't say that it wasn't common. I'm just saying most people... Well, I think it also depends on an age group, too.
Yeah.
Because certain people... Like, honestly, every fair that I've gone to, every summer event that has soft pretzels, they sell them with some kind of gooey cheese-like liquid to dip your fucking pretzel in.
I think, and some cheese sauces from places are hit or miss. Sometimes cheese sauces can be tasty. Some of them taste like fucking Campbell's cheese soup without any seasoning. It's like it's bland.
Upsetting. That is upsetting when that happens. Like, oh,
so I'm not down with that. But see, Teresa knows what's up because see, I grew up in New Jersey, and I went to Catholic school. One of the things, one of the few things that I look. Shut your face. One of the few things I look forward to when I went to school, and there wasn't a lot, especially Catholic school. I was looking for getting those ass whoopings from the nuns, but one of the few things I did look forward to is they sold soft pretzels in the cafeteria, and that made all the nun beatings okay. When I had a salty pretzel covered in mustard.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
And a napkin to wipe my tears from getting my ass beat by a fucking ruler from some ninja nun. Nunjas.
This turned dark real fucking quick.
It did. And James Duck said, laughing my ass off, white people spicy. That's just funny to say.
Yeah, white people spicy.
And James Duck said, mustard and pretzels, what the fuck? You toilet food. Shut the fuck up, James.
What'd he say?
He called it toilet food. Mustard on pretzels. You're a...
Okay, I've seen some of the shit he's eaten.
I know, right?
I don't think he has room to talk about.
Yeah, we do. Remember the Luther burger you made with the half raw bacon?
That hurt my belly watching him eat.
I probably hurt his asshole later that night.
Oh, I don't want to talk about his butt.
Teresa said, this is what happens when you go up less than an hour away from New York City. Well, I was in Jersey, so I was more than an hour, but I was close by. I was in that area.
No one asked you to race. Actually, I'm... Yeah.
Dee's like, ninja nun. Rachel said, we didn't get pretzels. You were lucky. Well, your school sucked.
Like, can we have pretzels? Ha ha ha, no.
Oh, Teresa, you're gonna get them started now. Teresa asks, "Ever have a donut burger?"
That's literally
James
what
Duck
a
has
burger is.
James Duck here has an obsession with donut burgers. Even if it has raw bacon on it still, because he doesn't know how to cook bacon. But yeah, I have not had it, and I will not have it.
I would set my face on fire before I ate one of those.
Shut up, James.
Like, I would go through a painful ordeal by fire before I ate that.
Disa said, we got pizza. I want pizza. Don't you want pizza? What kind of pizza, Disa? From where? Is it good pizza? Or is it like but pizza.
He's like, we got pizza, and that helps us how?
Yes. Because we don't have pizza. Did you bring the pizza over here? No, you did not. Shame on you, young lady. Shame on you. Go to the corner and eat your pizza. I don't fucking...
Okay, you're making it creepy.
I'm
gonna have
weird.
to ask you to stop before you make things...
And number one, James Duck, if you call me a wimp, it's sinner in a wimp because I don't eat a donut burger. Number one, learn how to spell wimp. There's no H in it. It's a whip. That's like the family guy thing. Cool whip. You're a whip.
Oh,
What? I'm a what? You're a whip. And in regards to my comment about Rachel's school sucking for not having pretzels, she said, yes, it did. Teresa said, I love donut burgers with curly fried, dipped in barbecue sauce.
Get out.
That's
Don't
it.
come back to the show.
You and James go have a donut burger and get out of here. You're kicked out of the
come
show.
back.
Do not return. You are banished from here.
Everything.
Whatever the fuck this is. Oh, never mind. She doesn't have a pizza. And he said, no, in school we had pizza. Hey, damn it, I'm trying to read comment. James Duck's fucking it up again like he always does. God damn it, James. No, he said, no, in school we had pizza. It was Mexican pizza, or that is what the school called it.
If she went to IPS schools, I'm definitely, much like a lot of kids I went to school, if I got, the public school lunch funded by the state, I could, we were broke, so I got free books and free lunch. And there were at least 2 times a week at school for years, I remember having pizza. And they came in these weird, vacuum-sealed cellophane wrappers. And I guess they just microwaved all the pizzas or whatever. I don't know exactly how they heated them up. But, and they would have one that was called Mexican pizza, but really it was just, it was pizza with a yellow cheese thrown in there and, a little bit of oregano sprinkled on top. It still tasted amazing.
I remember with the pizzas we had, keep in mind when I was in school, this was the early 80s. I'm old, by the way, in case you haven't figured that out. But those nuns could make some little pizzas. I guess they didn't really make them, but still. I don't know.
They know how to put them in a microwave, I tell you.
Or maybe, once again, much like the pretzels, it was a way of, consoling the pain of the angry nuns, and that's why it tasted good. But yeah, James Duck, I'm not even reading your comment because you're on a rant again, and I don't care. We don't care. We don't want to hear it. If anybody gives a shit about what James says, you can read it in the comments. Otherwise, fuck you. Anyway, Teresa said our school pizza sucked. I'm sorry. Your school sucks for having pizza that sucks. How dare they? And Disa said, I did not go to school here in India. I went to school in Gary, Indiana. She didn't go to a school inside of somebody named Gary.
You forget I'm from Indiana, honey.
I know, but I was...
Stop talking to me.
I will talk to you.
I am done, sir.
Once again, I'm ignoring your comments. Okay, James, if you're not going to say anything worthy of the conversation, I'm just going to let you go on your own little rant. He's like the guy's okay, I'll just wait for him to cool down, let him have his little thing in the corner.
Right. Because it's not of course he's doing a lot of talking, but is he saying anything?
No.
No.
He always talks a lot, but he doesn't always say it. So once in a while he'll say something, but
no.
For the most part. Anyway.
Never in a while he'll say
Teresa said, I hated everything the lunch ladies made, except for the PB&J on a tortilla wrap. Luckily for me, my fat ass usually had lunch from home. I will tell you, so don't knock the PB&J on a tortilla, because when you pull them broke and you ain't got no bread, but you got some tortillas. I mean, would I do it again just for the hell of it? No.
Now, hold on a minute.
Wait.
Because I'm high, so bear with me.
I'm interested now. I want to know.
Okay,
this sounds like a doctor recipe here.
So PB&J quesadillas, right? But you have a little brown sugar butter you cook them in, so it's
this is sounding interesting. Go ahead.
And I'm a diabetic, so I'll never eat it myself. But you know what? If you have a great A1C and you know, you like to smoke weed, or even if this just sounds good, you only have to get high to eat it. I'm just saying, I'm high, and a PB&J quesadilla, like, cause, you know...
Yeah, you know,
that
that's...
sounds fucking bomb.
Actually, how would you think it would turn out if, like, let's say...
It almost be like a peanut butter and jelly crepe, almost.
That's which is what I was getting at. What do you think about making, like, doing, like, a crepe thing with a tortilla, with the flour tortilla, but, like, you know, do something else sugary, but have, like, some sort of filling, or maybe a little bit of fruit inside?
I don't think that would work, because a crepe is, like, really spongy and fluffy.
Yeah.
And, like, I have no idea how to make those. Like, I don't know if it's just thinner pancake batter or what. I just know that I don't know how to fucking make a crepe.
I'm still ignoring you, James. You're still ranting, and I don't care.
Why is he like this?
Adisa said, "You're weird, but I still have bad love for you. Thank you."
Huh?
Adisa said, "I'm weird, but she still has mad love for me."
Well, it's only gonna get weirder.
Yeah, that's right. It's only gonna get weirder from here.
Hell lot weirder.
I don't know when my time is gonna be over with. You know, I don't know how long my life is gonna be, but
make it weird.
I'm gonna make it extremely weird. And James still talking.
Still going.
He's still talking about toilets. Anyway. That was actually cute. Teresa said, tortilla wraps is more goodly taste than regular bread. That kind of...
Tortilla wraps.
Yeah. I just thought it was cute. He said goodly. Like, I don't know why. It just sounded cute. Okay, now James is back. He said, guess what I'm having next week? Van Nuys tacos. Good. Eat some for me, fool. Go to that truck and get those fucking brisket tacos. Tacos? The fuck is a taco?
Tacos. Actually, we're gonna make some brisket tacos in a bit.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Yeah, we have a brisket that we're gonna be cooking. We're gonna be making brisket tacos ourselves.
I've never cooked a brisket. It could be terrible, or it could be fantastic. I don't know.
Andrew Beverly. What's up, Andrew Beverly? He's been on before. This is the first time he's commented. Anyway.
Who is that?
I don't remember. He's on my friends list, and we like stuff sometimes. We've never actually really talked, I don't think.
Okay, well...
Anyway,
alright.
He says, good thing I can cook when I can't come home from school, because the food there sucked ass. Yeah, well, sometimes, you know... Hi, Sarah Gore. How you doing? Adisa says, I don't do peanut butter like that. How do you do the peanut butter? Oh God! Now he's he was back for a second. He was okay as he started talking about tacos, and now he went back into his rant again. No one cares. And now he said PB&J with sriracha is amazing.
Panditha, I know where you fucking live. Don't think for 1 second I won't contact a crackhead I used to know out there to come fuck with you. All I have to do is promise them crack. I don't even have to show up with it.
Crack and a peanut butter and tortilla sandwich.
I will give them your mother's address and have them perform a lively erotic cabaret for her in the privacy of her bedroom.
They'll be her private dancer.
Dancer for crack.
And PB&J tortilla sandwiches. Let's not forget that.
I'm like, I know where you fucking live.
Yes. Yeah. And James, we're telling the D4 to check out the D Snyder Burger on the Grill 'Em All website.
No one gives a fuck. He's always talking about shit literally no one gives a fuck about. God damn.
Teresa asked, ever do PB and fluff?
No, we're diabetics. We can't have that.
Yeah, that might be a little bit much for us.
And honestly, I think marshmallows are the fucking devil anyway. I gotta really want a marshmallow And it's got to be like roasted within an inch of its life.
If you give me half the chance, I will probably eat a whole bag of marshmallows, which is why we don't have marshmallows.
That's disgusting. I can't.
It kind of is.
I can't believe I've been living with you for 10 years and I'm
coming out. I'm admitting something horrible, a horrible addiction. I'm coming out for support of my horrible addiction. You know, usually I'll go open a bag and I'll just take one marshmallow out. Next thing you know, I hate half the goddamn bag. Stop tickling my feet. But it's terrible. But
they're not even good.
No, but
they're really fucking not.
Much like Jack in the Box tacos.
But Jack in the Box tacos, I can see the merit in there. If you're drunk or high and it's 2:30 in the morning, those are gonna taste really fucking good. I'm just
they
saying.
have
Marshmallows, no matter how drunk or how high I've been, whether it's 4:30 in the afternoon or at midnight, they're never fucking good.
Well, see,
I always regret eating them.
See, I actually like Peeps, though. So that's my fucking problem. What?
I will eat a Peep. For me, it's a completely different, because I guess the sugar crunchies. Like,
right.
It's a different, I like for drink your water.
Oh, I was like, what are you pointing? What?
Like, I will eat, like, a Peep every 4 years. But I gotta really want that fucking marshmallow. When
I've had a Peep since last Easter. I missed my Peep chance. I missed my window of Peep opportunity. But yeah, actually, you know, marshmallow fluff, in my opinion, the only thing that's really good for is making fudge. There's an ex of mine that I
eat it by the spoonful. She did.
That too. That was an ex. I think I've told.
Eat it by the spoonful. She did.
I think I've told stories about her before on previous videos, and I have a lot of stories about her. By the time we were dating, you know, it was weird. This was at the time when I was doing drugs at the time, so we were both getting high, which is probably why the relationship lasted as long as it did, because we were high.
Is that why I've stayed an additional 4 years?
Maybe.
Because I've been smoking weed for about that long?
The weed has made you stay with me these extra few years. That's how come we made it to 10 years now. No.
Oh, it must be. I had to deal with AJ in the interim of all that bullshit, so, yeah.
Oh, well, he's not in the picture now.
It's because his ass is too fat to fit in the picture now. One thing I will say about them, they're both a couple of fucking assholes, but goddamn, they're good to each other. And that gives me some kind of comfort.
But, yeah, anyway, but my ex, she had, well,
loved it.
Had another guy came around, wasn't, first she said it was ex, and then it really wasn't, so she was still seeing him, still seeing me, so.
Is that Buddha you're talking
Yeah, I'll talk about fucking Buddha.
Sorry.
He was a gnarly.
You nasty.
He was a gnarly, nasty, fucking dude.
Not a good time.
No, not a good time. But there was only one redeeming quality about this motherfucker. He made some of the most bomb-ass peanut butter fudge.
I'm really glad that that's not a criteria to stay friends with you, because if you're peddling drugs like he was, or is, or used to, whatever, I don't know.
I think they're all still doing drugs still.
If you're peddling drugs and you're still doing the meth that you were doing like 20 years ago, I don't think fudge is a good fucking reason to keep somebody around.
No, it's not, you know.
It's like, yeah, you know, like, I needed these pain pills for my surgery, and he stole those, and then he came in and he smacked my mother, and, you know, he stole my car and he wrecked it into a 7-Eleven, but he got that fudge dough! Like...
Yeah, that is not a good prerequisite to keep friends that are horrible. Like, he's horrible, but damn, he makes some fudge. Yeah, so, you know.
It's like those people who are like, go on a first date, and they go, fuck this, no way. There's no way I'm gonna like this person at any point in time, ever in my life. Why don't we just stay together for 6 fucking years and then end this thing in a violent bloodbath? Why not? I got time. Like, it's that kind of, like...
Yeah.
Just because one redeeming quality... Fudge is not a good quality to keep a fucked up person in your life.
Alright, I got comments to catch up on, because everybody's been talking, we've been going,
About fudge.
About fudge. Rachel said, "Oh yes, fluffernutters." James Duck said,
Would you call my mom?
James Duck said, "To cook brisket, just cook it slowly. Smoke preferably."
Okay, yeah. I don't have a fucking smoke shack in my goddamn trailer park, dude. Alright? We don't have a communal smoke shack.
Oh, we kind of have that, the Danny's Grill.
What, you mean like slow grill the brisket? That would be, I guess if we got like chips, like wood chips over the charcoal, that is a way we could kind of.
We sell wood chips at a Lowe's for such occasions.
Body in a wood chipper. No.
Let's hold on. And Jennifer asked, "Am I doing the video thing?" I was like, "Yes, I am."
Yes, we've got a video.
Yes, we've got a video.
I wonder how many people will get the Young Ones references. Probably not many.
He said, "Is the doctor talking to me? I like peanut butter and peanut butter cups."
I don't know a single person that doesn't like peanut butter and peanut butter cups, though.
If somebody doesn't like peanut butter cups,
like,
then they're wrong.
Like, you can't. No. I have not had a peanut butter cup that I haven't liked.
I have.
Like, even the bullshit ones you get at Dollar Tree that have that shitty... It's kind of like a Playboy bunny, but not chocolate. You know, it has, like, the little bunny head is the chocolate's logo. But it's got, like... We're talking, like, 99-cent store, like, like gold coin chocolate shit. Like, I've never had a bad peanut butter cup.
Okay. It was one of these things I had one time. It was one of the chocolate flavored candy. Not one of them chocolate, it was chocolate flavored. And something that was supposed to be peanut butter in it. It was all
really enjoyed it.
It was all terrible.
Like I said, I probably still would have really enjoyed it because like I said, even the cheap peanut butter cups, I still really fucking like.
I've had cheap peanut butter cups that were good. That was not one of them.
I must not have had that kind of chocolate.
That was a peanut butter ass cup. I don't know what the fuck.
Like I said, I must not have had. Must not have been that bad for me.
And James Duck said sriracha sauce and peanut butter. What the fuck is sriracha? What? Why? And
what? Why? That is like the best.
Just why? Yeah, I know. I don't have a responsibility, but why? James Duck said crackhead. He's going to show me his butt. Probably.
No, he's going to show your mom his butt. And then she's going
crackhead butt crack.
She's going to look into your eyes and sob. Why? Why do you let these things happen? Why?
And then she gonna whoop your ass.
Oh God, that would be the best part of it all. That old Sri Lankan mama gonna whoop your ass.
And what the fuck?
What?
He said Susie is delicious. Ian wanted to try it. It has waffle buns. I never wanted.
Wait, what?
I never wanted to.
You want to try my waffle bun, Sonny?
Oh, here comes old waffle buns again. Just wilding down the street. Oh, waffle buns.
I mean...
Oh, waffle buns.
There's enough cellulite in my ass. I could technically be...
You are not a waffle
Dr.
bun.
Waffle Bun.
You are not a waffle... You don't have waffle buns. What the fuck?
What? You don't think Dr. Waffle Buns has
Dr. Waffle... That sounds like a restaurant. Dr. Waffle Buns. Come on down to Dr. Waffle Buns for the waffle buns from the doctor. We put peanut butter, we put sriracha, we put syrup, we put fluffernutters on the waffles. Come to Dr. Waffle Bottom something.
Please stop. This is upsetting me.
I actually went out of breath doing that.
Yeah, I could tell. I was like, I'm hoping he either stops or passes the fuck out so he quits.
He said, Dark Angel warning. Did you know that you can kill someone with marshmallows, force them into the mouth of your victim, but marshmallow whiskey is good though? That wouldn't like.
So are you telling me to drown somebody with the whiskey, or?
Oh well, no. I think she said what she's saying is first you can choke somebody out with a bunch of marshmallows,
don't think for
and then celebrate with some marshmallow whiskey.
Okay, well don't. That's nothing new. Like she thinks that's dark. Like shit. That's my Saturday night right there. Thinking about how I can kill people with marshmallows. Shit.
Well, have you actually killed people with marshmallows?
A lot of work.
And she did that. they usually can't kill anybody with marshmallows because I'll probably end up eating the bag anyway. And like, God damn it! I was gonna use those!
Hi. Have you seen the twine?
Honey, have you seen the twine? Yeah.
Again, I think these are references some people just aren't gonna get.
Well, it's just fun. Well,
That's fine.
They'll
It's
just
probably fine.
It's fun. It's probably fun. James Duck said, "I'm going to be making marshmallow Play-Doh soon." All right.
Who cares?
Let's see. James Duck, making fudge with marshmallow fluff? Yes. Yeah, use marshmallow fluff to make fudge.
Like, I know a lot of people, like, use other means of making fudge. They don't always use marshmallow.
Ah!
What?
James asks, Susie, who was that one person you guys knew that spent your rent money on opium? Was it Brownie? Yes, it was Brownie.
It was certainly Brownie.
That motherfucker. Yeah.
I have so many issues with that guy. Like, he would bitch about us buying sushi, but it's like, you realize we're buying store-bought sushi on food stamps, and it's like $2 for a pack of sushi, right?
Yeah.
So I was always amazed, like, he wanted to go around telling everybody we weren't giving him anything. I mean, we didn't really have a lot to give him.
Yeah.
But, like, that we weren't giving him anything and that we were wasting all our money on sushi. Like, we were going out to all-you-can-eat sushi places. Like, dude, we literally use our food stamps to buy $2 worth of fucking shitty pre-made store sushi. That was our luxury. Shitty store-made sushi. It wasn't... You know, $2 wasn't gonna make or break his fucking opium.
So there's a place called in Van Nuys, up on Sepulveda Boulevard. There's a place called 99 Ranch, and they made the sushi there. And since it was cold, you could buy it on food stamps.
Yeah.
So yeah,
we
used to
can't buy hot food on food stamps.
And it was amazing. It's you know, shit.
I mean, I've had better sushi and would prefer other sushi. You know.
Yeah.
But at the time when you're poor and it's like. It's literally just a little something extra to make you feel a little more human. You know?
So apparently, James is cracking up at the, but he got that fudge, though, comment. That should... we need to make a meme of that. And James said, grill would work, too, with wood chips, as long as it's in there for a bit. Also, keep away from flame... See more... Keep away from the from flame. I fucked it up once that way. Shut up. Adisa said, I'm so nice that I had an ex that I tried to save from himself. He just got way too into the drugs. I was cool when he was doing the weed thing, no problem. When he started... Because I was talking about my ex, but my ex...
okay.
Yeah, that's... Remember, keep in mind, these comments are going...
I'm stoned!
We've went a long way since this conversation.
I'm high!
When he started sniffing other things and other... Started sniffing other things. That always sounds weird. Sniffing other things. What was he sniffing? No. And other people's prescriptions and embarrassed me in public, I was done. Well, you should have been. That's good. Yeah, don't... Yeah, that's...
I was done. Good. Stay done.
Yeah, I it took me a while, but now I was done too. So yeah, it was that fudge though.
It was that fudge though.
And Jennifer said hello. Hi, Jennifer.
I'm just sitting here.
And then he's talking about the D. Snyder burger again. And finally, we're finally at the last comment. Finally, we're caught up now.
Oh, yeah.
Adisa said, "Random movie quote: No more wire hangers or baby powder." What was it? Baby powder? It was wire hangers. But I thought, was there something with baby powder though?
No, the bitch lost her shit and was like tossing Comet all over the fucking bathroom.
That was Comet. That's what that was. Oh yeah.
Yeah. She wanted that shit clean. And I was like, ma'am.
Like, bish!
Ma'am, you need to settle down.
Like, bish, you think Comet just grows on trees around here? You think you're just giving that shit away?
She's Joan Crawford, obviously.
I'm Joan Crawford, bitch! I would have liked to have heard that in that movie.
That's
No.
what Faye Dunaway said. Don't fuck with me, fellas. What more could you want?
Oh.
I'm sorry, Faye Dunaway.
That was good. Don't fuck with me, fellas. Oh my god. You know, this whole so far a good portion of the video has just been talking about like food and waffle buns. Oh, waffle buns! There he goes again. There goes old waffle buns again. I don't know. I guess that would be his theme music.
Eggs?
We have a whole dozen eggs we have not popped open yet.
All right, can you make me like super cheesy eggs tomorrow?
Of course.
No, you don't understand, because when I say super cheesy eggs, you put like a nominal amount of cheese in there. I want there to be like a 3-to-1 egg and cheese ratio.
You want a little egg to go with your cheese,
Yes.
is what you're saying. Okay.
For example, if you use 2 eggs, minimum 2 pounds of cheese.
I think that's
Okay,
all the
maybe
cheese we have.
Like, all we have
sweetheart.
is 2 pounds of cheese. Well, I guess I'm the only one having cheese in the fucking eggs tomorrow morning, huh?
Bish?
Bitch. But no, I want cheesy eggs.
And James said, every time I just mention your name, Susie Betty goes, ugh. It's like Susie preparing for you to say some shit. Anyway, James said, speaking of sushi, I would like to buy some premium salmon and tuna and yellowtail, but I would not have anyone there with because any other friends think sushi gives you mercury.
Okay, number one, it does. So let's just get that out of the way. There's trace amounts of mercury in all the fish we eat, so it's unavoidable. Yeah. Even the canned tuna has trace.
It's unavoidable, but you're not gonna die.
As often as I eat sushi, I think I can indulge every now and then. But here's the thing. I would want to go to places like those all-you-can-eat places. He wants to, like, I would be okay spending $150 somewhere if I could sit and eat as much fucking sushi as I wanted. But here's the thing. This motherfucker right here, this James Duck motherfucker.
We're looking at you, sir.
Wants to go and
everybody look at him.
Wants to go and drop $150 at a sushi place and get maybe 6 pieces of fucking sushi total. That's 2 pieces of sushi for 3 fucking people. You spend $150 and your ass has to go through the fucking drive-thru and get shit off the dollar menu because you blew all your money and you're still fucking hungry. So, I don't like going to sushi places with him because he's got this idea that, like, oh, if you spend, 2 months worth of rent on 3 pieces of sushi, it's the real shit. I'm like, yeah, well, I can go here for $50 a head and eat all the sushi I want for 5 hours.
Here's a prime example. One night, me, Susie, and an ex-friend of ours went to this one place. It was basically the way it was set up, and they have those places out here in Indy too.
Midori.
Midori sushi.
Yeah.
It's like $25. You have an hour to eat all the sushi you can eat.
And if you are sneaky and careful and have Tupperware in your...
If you can be super ninja about it.
We did.
Remember,
we got like a...
I remember.
My favorite one was the tempura fried soft shell crab with all the
sushi
shit, like raw tuna, spicy crab stuffed in it.
Yes. It was so good. It's like it was $25, and so I paid for all of us, and it was like $75. 3 people.
All the sushi you could eat in an hour.
We waddled out. We ate so much fucking sushi.
I think I threw up like 4 times that night, but it was worth every fucking penny.
Yeah, it was great. I threw up 5 times that night, but it was worth it.
I'm just saying most food makes me throw up anyway.
Let's see. The sushi was on fucking point.
So good. And so many different kinds to choose from.
It was great.
You didn't have because there's a couple places I've seen where they have an all-you-can-eat menu, but they only have select rolls and shit. And
there's a place out here, it's like, I think one of them's in Greenwood. Mm-hmm. So, I'm going to try to go there. It's like I'm making plans. Anniversary, we're gonna figure something out.
See, I was kind of bummed out because my 30th birthday sucked, and pretty much, I don't put a lot of value on birthdays. I'm just like, meh, whatever. But my 30th birthday, it was like, I was homeless. So I was like basically homeless. I had just got back here, Or, well, we
No,
had
we
been
we
here
were
for
we
a
were
while.
already been here. We were already
I
here.
know, I
I
said
was
we had
here
been
too.
here for a while. I'm just saying, like, we had just gotten out of being homeless, and everything just really sucked. Like, just we were still trying to get over that residual disappointment and just ickiness.
Yeah.
Because it felt like California was like determined to kill us both, and
Yeah.
so for a while it was still kind of weird and trying to get over that. But like pretty much all my birthdays have sucked, and my 30th birthday was definitely no exception. And this year I'll be 31, and I was doing this whole like, you know what? I just want to be left alone with some pizza and some weed. Keep my Netflix account paid. Like, just leave me the fuck alone. But then I'm like, shit, this is going to be 10 years officially.
10 years. This is worth celebrating. I'm saving up my vacation time at work so I can actually take a few days off.
So
paid.
So you can deal with me vomiting for the next day or so after eating all that sushi. Like, yeah, bitch, I know, because I'm going to have to.
Anyway, back to the comments. Jennifer said, I love my tuna. No, tuna's like a nice tuna roll. Spicy tuna. Adisa said, we should go to a Chinese buffet. Remember we used to have one, there used to be one up the street?
Yeah, it used to be right over there where the Taco Bell is and shit.
Yeah.
And, like, it wasn't good by any fucking means, but I still loved it.
You know what the place I miss? Remember the Asian food buffet we went to, and that was up in Panorama City when we were back in California?
Oh my god, that place. Yeah.
It was good food. The staff was a little rude to us because they didn't like fat people.
Or brown people.
Or brown people.
We were literally the only fat or brown people in the whole restaurant.
No, there was Latinos in there.
But, honey, you're a lot browner than Latinos.
Yeah.
Like, there's like, okay, they're acceptable, you're really fucking not acceptable.
But yeah. But yeah, the food there was good. And we didn't. How much did we didn't spend like $30 for the both of us there that night?
Yeah, it was like 32 something.
Yeah,
and I was like, fuck. But at the same time, it's like there was so much food and so much fresh shit.
We probably ate like $100 worth of sushi, so it was worth it.
For $32, and we ate.
That's not counting the other food that we ate too.
Yeah.
You know, we probably can't even eat like that anymore now.
Well, look at how we. Well, also look at how we're able to eat now. We're able, like, while produce was cheaper to get in California, you notice the bulk of our meals was still pasta and rice.
Yeah.
And, whatever cheap shit we could get. Because, unfortunately, sometimes it was cheaper and easier to scrape together $2 to go to fucking McDonald's than it was to try to figure out a meal with just $2. We were really fucking poor, so when we ate, like, we fucking... Sometimes food was scarce, we wanted to make sure maybe we wouldn't feel very hungry when we woke up.
True, and I was like one of those. That was like we really couldn't afford it at the time, but we kind of snuck it in anyway because we needed something.
Well, I think we had already pretty much accepted we were going to be homeless, so we were like, fuck it. There's no sense in trying to save up money for rent or for an electricity bill we can't pay because we're not going to be allowed to fucking stay here anyway. When you're just living in your car, sometimes you go, you know what? I'm going to spend $32 for 2 people to eat as much fucking food as they could possibly fit into their fat fucking faces.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's people who haven't been in that situation don't understand that when you're already going to be homeless, $32 is not going to get you a motel room for a night.
$32 is not in California, no.
Out here, maybe if you can find some really shitty place, but in California, $65 a night was the cheapest we ever found. Even places that was like, oh well, it's $45 a night, but only if you're renting for an entire week, and then we don't have the money to rent for an entire. Like, people don't get that when you're living in your car, spending that much money to eat and feel full and maybe sleep a little easier than you normally do, because you're sleeping in your fucking car.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like I said, I know a lot of people wouldn't agree with that. They'd be like, well, if you're homeless, you should do X, Y, Z. But I'm like, you know what? If you ain't never been homeless, like sleeping in your car on the streets homeless, I don't think those people need to say a fucking thing about how homeless people spend their money.
Nope.
Which is why I was smoking weed in my car.
That's nice. It's kind of cool hanging out by the fucking fucking Sepulveda Sepulveda Dam and everything, smoking weed over there, I guess. And back to the comments. James Duck, actually this time I'm talking about buying 1 pound of salmon tuna. Well, I guess salmon tuna in Yellowtail. I read that as one word, I'm sorry. And we cut it ourselves and eat it with all the fixings. We put like that, all the fixings, like lettuce and tomato and pickles or some shit. Anyway, I don't know why I said. Anyway, not going to a restaurant because I know what you're talking about, but I'm whining because I'll have some much leftovers and none to share with.
Well, then your ass needs to take a trip to Indiana and take us to some sushi places.
You have family out here, don't you? So, fool. Yeah, so, bitch, come on out here. Visit your family. Hang out with us. Have sushi. Shut the fuck up. And he said, wow, yeah, homeless sucks. I was so close to being homeless a few times. Yeah, unfortunately, we weren't only close. We were.
And we're just there like, well, shit, here we are.
And it's like, okay, I mean, I had been homeless before. I mean, when I first moved to Los Angeles back in like 1991, you know, I was staying in some shelters, but for the most part, I was like living on the streets with the street kids, hanging out with the squatter kids and squatter punks and stuff, like living in squats and shit like that, you know, and I was actually on, like, there had been periods of time I'd be off the streets for a while, then end up back on the streets again. So I was homeless on and off, like, in the early 90s. But then I went through a long period of time where I didn't have to be homeless, you know? It was years. And then all of a sudden, it's like, you know, 2015, all of a sudden, we're homeless.
When you're not just homeless, you're homeless and responsible for another person's well-being.
Yeah, see, that made it hard because it was one thing when I was homeless, it was just myself, or when I was homeless with Tina, who really didn't give a shit if she was homeless because, you know.
She seemed to be okay wherever she was.
Yeah. But, you know, I was somebody who had health issues, who the last thing they needed was to be fucking homeless, you know. Which, you know, led to the whole coming back to Indiana thing, you know? And it was weird. It was fucked up, you know? I mean, I'm glad we got out of that. It just sucked that we had to be in it to begin with, you know? What's this? See, James Duck said, wait, $30 only in Panorama?
No.
Huh?
If he's talking about a hotel room.
No, he was talking about the Asian buffet. Remember, there's a delay, honey. But yeah, it was like $15 per person at this place. It's up Van Nuys Boulevard. Right before you hit Roscoe, it's on the right side. There's like a Power Dollar thing.
Power Dollar.
But after the Power Dollar, it's an Asian place, an Asian buffet place. I can't remember the name. It just says Asian buffet something. But it's like before you hit Roscoe, before you hit the Walmart mall and everything. So it's right there, but you have to go around because you have to go in from the back. Yeah, because that side, for some reason, a lot of those stores on that side of Van Nuys Boulevard are closed, so you can't get in that way, so you have to go around the back. So, yeah. It should still be there. They were getting some okay business. Business, so. Anyway. And he says, when you're living check to check, it can happen in the blink of an eye. Most people don't get that when they are turning their nose up. No, they don't. That's what that a lot of people don't get that. They're like, they think, people are homeless because they want to be, because, oh, well, they must be using the drugs and the alcohol. That's why they're homeless. No, it's because bad luck and rents in some places is super fucking high. Especially in LA, for fuck's sake. You can't even get a single for less than $1,000.
Nope.
A shitty single. A shitty single with maybe sort of a half-ass kitchen and a fucking shitty bathroom. $1,000 still. Okay, so James left. Heath. I don't know what the fuck is it. Gotta go sand some casts. Okay. I guess that's his metaphor for masturbating. I guess he's gonna go sand the cast. I don't fucking know. Whatever.
This is uncomfortable.
He said my ex was such a dumb fuck. He was so rude to people. Well, fuck him. That's why he's an ex. Ugh. So who else is out there? Since James had to go sand the cast, or punch the clown, or whatever metaphors he wants to use for that.
It is also 10:56, by the way.
10:56. We almost went an hour already.
Yeah.
We didn't even touch anything else. We just been talking about food, and we started talking about the homelessness, which tied into the food thing, because the thing anyway. Yeah. But who else is on here?
I don't know, but I really want a burrito.
He said, "Oh damn, punch the clown." Punch the... Yeah. So many metaphors for...
What do I make for dinner tomorrow night?
What?
You like how I'm not even participating? I'm so stoned. I'm not even participating in the conversation anymore. I'm just bringing up random questions and being confused.
Rachel says, "Still here." It's like, I'm just watching and being entertained. I'm glad.
Horrified.
Oh, yeah, she's either entertained or horrified. Maybe a little bit of both. She's horrifiedly entertained or entertainingly horrified.
Uh-huh.
Something. One of those.
Yep.
But, when do you want to do that brisket?
I don't know, shit. We can do it tomorrow. It's going to take at least 2 days for that to thaw out. It's huge.
Yeah, we're going to pull that out at some point in time.
Yeah.
Excuse us as we whip this out. But, I don't know, we got ground beef still in there.
We got a lot of that.
We got a lot of ground beef.
You want me to bake biscotti tomorrow? Or...
Not a bad idea. Ooh, we have leftover greens and macaroni and cheese in there.
No, I didn't know that.
I saw that tonight. I was like, oh, I know what I'm having for lunch tomorrow.
Cool.
Jennifer said Marsan won the French election. Cool.
He does not follow other...
I didn't.
Politics.
I didn't know about that. I wasn't following that. Rachel said, "Love it, laugh out loud." She loves our entertainment. Oh, you're not entertained and horrified. Maybe confused a little, maybe. All the above. So, anything else you want to touch base on here since we're here?
Yeah, I'm good.
No.
And it is now 11 o'clock.
It's 11 o'clock. It used to say, "Hey, I'm entertained. This is my weekly social voyeurism." Laugh out loud. Social voyeurism.
That sounds Unpleasant when you say it, sir.
Probably because of the voice I used. You know, anything sounds terrible when you say it like this.
Yeah.
So, you know, want to create somebody else just to use that voice. Unless they already talk in that voice, and they'll be like, "Are you making fun of me?"
They'll be like, "Yeah, I am."
Yeah, I am. Oh, by the way, I want to put this out there. I mean, if you're like, you know, when you're shopping at stores, you know, be it a department store or a hardware store or a grocery store even, you know, if you're one of those types of people who will just like make a mess of shit, you'll rip stuff open or you just toss something somewhere, whatever, blah blah blah, and you just basically make that thing like, huh, it's just giving you guys job security, then you need to shut the fuck up and you need to be slapped. Seriously, that is fucking annoying. You know.
I'm sorry, what?
I was referring to people that, you know, when you think they come into stores, you know, and they just fuck up everything, you know, they'll just rip stuff open, toss shit on the floor or whatever, and they excuse me, it's like, well, I'm just giving everybody who works here job security, he. That's fucking annoying. That is a shitty asshole thing. You know, it's like if you pick up something and look at it, put it back. If you need something like open because you need to look into it, ask for some fucking help. Don't just rip it open and toss the half ripped open box on one.
This is why I can't work at your job. I pick up one of those gigantic fucking industrial wrenches, and I don't run, but my fat ass would chase any motherfucker that does shit like that and go, did life give you not gonna get your ass beat by a giant bitch with a wrench? Security?
A giant bitch with a wrench. Security.
Did life promise you security from that event happening?
See, do you know how many times I want to do that, but I can't, obviously.
I have some serious impulse control issues. So, I think I actually would end up bludgeoning somebody with a fucking wrench.
I guess in that sense I have the patience of a god or something, because I haven't
sure
killed anybody yet. Rachel said, those kinds of people need throat punched. Yes, they
agree,
do.
with a wrench.
Throat punch with a wrench.
Just pop.
Just
fuck up their whole
Hey, it's
life.
my next album title, Throat Punch with a Wrench. Okay, maybe not.
Better than Black Devil this or Night is a Black Man.
Shut the fuck up. Jump up my butt.
Right now?
No.
You need a shower.
Actually, I had one yesterday.
Well, you were working today, so...
I was working today. I was like, will you stop tickling my feet?
I'm just touching them.
You were tickling them. You were like trying to sticking your fingers in between my toes going, yada, yada, yada.
Okay, I was not doing all that, sir. But, okay.
Dee said, okay, it's okay, I hate that saying, or when they ask since the thing they are trying to buy doesn't have a price in the system, they say, oh, it's free, huh? Oh, I fucking hate that too. I only heard that 10 billion fucking times.
I'd be like, no, sir, but you know what is free? These fucking hands, and I jump over the counter and beat the shit out of them.
These hands are always free, motherfucker!
Basically.
and
this ass woman's free. This is what you're gonna give for free.
Oh,
your ass is free, that's what I'm gonna do.
Free ass whoopings! You're like, no, pay or leave. Those are your only options. Pay and shut the fuck up. That's the other option. Rachel said, and people who let their kids do that shit too. Oh, God. Okay, you know, it's not...
I'm an asshole. Okay, quick thing. I'm an asshole. Because when I see that in public, like if we're at the grocery store, typically I don't point it out or say anything, because people here lose their shit. If you say, hey, maybe you shouldn't let your kid do a dangerous thing that could get them hurt and use, the store sued. Maybe you save us all some heartache and watch your fucking kids.
Right.
So, I'm not gonna lie. I laugh my ass off when a kid falls. Not when the kid falls and hurts themselves. That's not funny. But what is funny is when it happens and there's an employee around. And that employee just reams the fuck out of these parents. Like, you can tell this employee has had a day, the day of days in regards to how terrible a day this employee has had. And it's like, you know what? I'm glad little son of a bitch Johnny fell off that cement mixer. I'm glad his ass didn't need to fucking be there.
Oh, we've had similar...
Little Johnny son of a bitch.
Little Johnny... That's like... Fucking little Johnny son of a bitch. Again, fucking up.
That's that kid's name, Little Johnny son of a bitch.
You need to keep control of little Johnny son of a bitch.
Little asshole Susie.
And hey, wait. Hey.
I was an asshole kid. I think I was a good kid. I just a weird kid. But, no, like, I don't think it's funny when children get hurt at all. I think that's terrible. But what is almost comical is the way these parents act like, I didn't know if I let my kid climb up on a fucking 8-foot-high bike rack that they were gonna get hurt. I didn't know that was gonna happen.
I didn't know it was gonna happen. Oh my god. And here's the thing. Okay, I'll admit, at Lowe's, this isn't really too much. This hasn't really not a real problem for the most part. I haven't really had that much of a problem as far as people with the kids. However, when I worked for Harbor Freight when I was back in North Hollywood, that place, I don't know what it is, but every parent that came in there with their kids was a complete fucking idiot.
You're over there like, get your kid off that fucking cement mixer.
And Aaron Salser's on.
Okay. Is it okay?
And she said, Daddy 05 talk? Wait, maybe not.
Wait, what is happening?
Aaron Salser's. She's on your friends list too.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure she deleted me a while ago. That's fine. I mean, I don't care either way. I'm just saying. Just saying.
But yeah, people used to come into Harbor Freight and they just let their kids just run around, hang out. We had all this fucking heavy fucking cheap ass fucking equipment. You know, we had like the fucking presses and stuff like that, engine stands, and they just let the kids run around, hang off this shit like fucking the jungle gym and shit.
I didn't know they could. I'm glad. You deserve to know that pain.
It pissed me off. It's like, after a while, I mean, first off, like, I don't know if it's just... Oh. Aaron said, no. Thought Susie deleted me.
No.
Yeah. Apparently, Susie didn't delete you. Anyway.
Nope.
But, yeah, there was this one lady. She had, like, this one baby, like, probably, like, barely 2. And we had this cement mixer sitting outside. And don't you know she's putting her baby in the goddamn cement mixer?
Because she wants her ass beat.
I said, excuse me, ma'am, could you get your child out of the cement mixer, please?
Bitch, get your child. That's what you really wanted to say, bitch.
Yeah.
Get your child.
I used to just, like, would say something to the manager at first. And after a while, I just got snappy with people. I was like, could you please not let your kids do that? This isn't a fucking... Oh, well, I didn't say fuck. I think this... I wanted to. It's like, this isn't a playground. You know, control your damn kids. Alright? The fucking floor jacks are not fucking seesaws. Fucking stop it.
Like, if your kid gets hurt, I'm gonna beat your ass.
He said, this woman was in line. She let her kid stand up in the cart. I told her, please have her child have a seat. She turns around and tells me to mind my business. The kid, as if on cue, falls out of the cart. Hang on. See more. Oh, I lost this. Where was last at? The kid, as if on cue, falls out of the cart and face plants on the floor. I just walked away.
Yeah, what else are you gonna do at that point? I'm like, alright, fine, don't listen to me. See what happens.
And Eric said, sweet friending.
Alright.
Okay. But, yeah, I mean... It's like, yeah, if you're shopping place, number one, control your fucking kids. Oh, that reminds me. Do have an interesting story
Alright.
about, there was this one, this was actually one night I wasn't there. Remember when it was snowing a little bit for a while, like last year? Or earlier this year?
No, not really.
But, it was one night.
I've just tuned it all out.
But it was one of the nights I wasn't there at work. And a couple coworkers were telling me about it. Apparently, this guy came in with his kids. He was piss fucking drunk.
Out here?
Yeah, out here.
Yeah, that's really common.
Yeah. This is recent. This happened like a few months ago.
You know how I seem barely surprised. I was like, oh yeah, that happened. No,
I fucking pretty much about a good 35 to 40% of the contractors come in there are drunk as shit when they get in there.
Absolutely.
But this guy came in with his fucking kids.
And you're like, oh.
And apparently, I don't forget what aisle it was, but apparently this guy passed out.
With his Sharon.
And his children were running around the store and everything for like an hour. And his ass is just laid out. I think it was in the plumbing section, or something. You know,
so many
and they were like, at first they didn't know where he passed out at because they didn't see him. Like also they're just seeing these kids running around. It's like, why are these kids running around? Where are the fucking parents? You know. Lo and behold, they found Daddy. He's passed out. I think he might have been. I think it was actually in lawn and garden. He was under one of the shelves or something.
That's unfortunate.
I forget, but still, it's like, oh my fucking god.
The fuck's the matter with you? Like, I always feel the need to say something like that. What the fuck?
First of all, this guy was so piss drunk and at the point of passing out, he drove a vehicle to get his kids there. He drove a vehicle with his kids in it to there.
See, no. I have so many issues.
Number two, he passes out while his kids are in constant danger just running around by themselves. They could have fucking had shit fall on them. They could have fucking did something stupid and got themselves hurt. They could have been kidnapped by fucking some redneck Pennywise a clown motherfucker.
Oh, that's all unfortunate.
You know, I don't understand people. I also don't understand these contractors that come in at 6 a.m. already. 6 a.m. Fucking already fucking drunk. It's like, really?
Yeah. Yeah, really.
Like,
unfortunately,
come in smelling like a bunch of beers and cigarettes. And I know that smell. I play in bars. I do shows in bars. I used to work in bars. I used to drink in bars. So yeah, I know that smell, and it's like, fuck. It's like, motherfucker, you're about to work in somebody's house.
Mm-mm.
Oh, the joys of retail.
No, quit.
Anybody else got any retail stories? Actually, even if you have some retail stories, I mean, and you're not like, you know, and we're done with the video, leave some comments down below. Share some of your experiences with us. Leave them here or leave them on the Mr. Blak and Dr. Bitchcraft page. Yeah.
Some of that too.
Some of that, yeah. And 2 of these. Right? Jennifer said, drunk in a hardware store? What could go wrong? Right? Nothing's wrong with this plan at all. Not a thing.
What could possibly
go wrong drunk at a hardware store? Or you get the really ancient old drunk rednecks to come in there and they're on the little carts. Had one guy just banging into shit one day in my department. It's also fun when they bang into the ladder that I'm on.
Like, yeah, cool, thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks.
I mean, luckily it's the stair type ladders. So it's not like I was on like a regular ladder.
Oh.
That would have been a huge problem. But that's still not great, them bumping into a ladder just regardless,
No.
If they get your drunk ass off that scooter and go home, fucker. Come on, Jeb, let's go. Time to go. Get your ass back in the truck and go home, Billy Bob. You've had enough. No twos for you, drunkie. Ah.
And it is now 11:15.
Jennifer said, hopefully the chainsaws are secure. Yeah, well, they kind of are, but,
This is Indiana. We have drunk rednecks walking into shooting ranges and we go, well, he's got his license, can't say nothing to him, and let motherfuckers on shooting ranges while they're drunk. So,
Plus, also, crackheads steal the chainsaws.
Yeah, they don't give a shit if
Literally, did I tell you about the one guy, him and his buddy, and they had a couple other buddies outside. They loaded up a cart with some chainsaws, went out to the outside, with the outside lawn and garden area, to the back fence, but I had somebody on the other side of the fence. They were throwing them over the fence to these people on the other side. Some of these didn't get caught. Someone just hit the ground.
That's a special kind of what the fuck.
Oh my god. Adisa says, that is when you Jeff Hardy their ass from the top of the ladder. Yeah, what's that, atomic elbow?
Is this a sports reference?
Yeah, wrestling thing. You know when they jump from the top rope with the elbow? Yeah. Jump up my butt. Well, the doctor went to their office. So, yeah. We've actually, this whole video, this whole hour is went rather quickly. So, probably going to be coming to an end of this video here. Let's see. We went from talking about food, to more food, to homelessness, to fucking asshole customers, and drunk people in the hardware store, riding around on little carts. It's like Mario Kart for old drunk people. Old drunk redneck Mario Kart. Yeah. This past week has been a long week. I did a straight 7-day stretch here at work. I actually threw in some overtime too, trying to get a little extra money in, and they're offering overtime, and they say, hey. So, it's like while I can get overtime right now, I'm just taking advantage of it. So yeah, I did that. Tomorrow is my 1 day off. So I get to sleep in. And then I work Tuesday through Thursday. And then I'm off Friday. Yeah, like Mario Kart, but not fun. Yeah, Adisa, yeah, I know. I mean, overtime sucks. You don't like doing overtime. But, I thinking about it, it's like, well, I do need the money. And it's there. And honestly, as much as I hate the overtime, I like the money. But also the other benefit is to it, since pretty much my department, I'm running my department now. So, the more I can get done in my department, the better things are going. It's like, after doing all the overtime this week, working there this weekend, was a lot easier because I was able to do things I haven't been able to do in my department for a while. Like, just down stocking shit. I haven't been able to do that in a while because there's been a ton of other shit I had to get out of the way, and it was, like, impossible. And, since we're here, I got another rant about this, by the way. Okay. What? I'm gonna wrap it up in a second. Let me get this out first. You keep doing your doctor stuff in the office there. Dr. Poops. But yeah, so my department is like the guy that was the manager of the department. Okay, basically my store started this thing now. It's like each department had its own manager, but the company decided to eliminate that and just have like one manager covering like 3 areas instead. So when my manager wasn't a manager anymore, he was pretty much out. He didn't want nothing to do with it anymore. He was done. So I pretty much had to pick up the slack, and I'm sort of like the undisclosed guy running Tool World right now. It's, basically doing manager stuff without the manager pay. Yay! But we've been short for a while, so it's been rough, juggling it between me, and we got like a part-time guy that comes in during the day who helps me sometimes. He's 65, but he kicks a lot of ass. He can sling some freight. He's all right. And I have a couple part-time guys that come in at night. So they finally got me a couple new people over in my department. It's like, all right, great. First of all, the one guy they got me is almost 90 years old. Do you hear me? He is almost 90 years old. And by the way, this is his second job. He works at FedEx. And then he comes to work over here. And I know you're thinking, oh, he must be a tough guy then. No, it's like, yeah, 90 years old, but he's still like slinging freight over there at FedEx and then slinging stuff over there at Lowe's. No, he really doesn't do much of anything. He can't even climb ladders. He can't lift anything heavy. He can't really see the numbers on the tags to be able to tell. You can't even read the prices on the tags. He's a little slow. I mean, he's a nice guy. Don't get me wrong. He's a nice guy. But, yeah, it's just, he's really old. I mean, really old. I'm like, okay, number one, how are things is it where you're 90 years old and have to work 2 jobs? That is a sad thing. That's a sad state for us right now. You're 90 years old and have to work 2 jobs. But you're putting him in a department where he's going to have to you have to lift stuff. You have to go up on a ladder a lot to get stuff for customers, And then the other guy they gave me, he's like in his mid-60s. I think he's pushing 70. And he used to be a used car salesman. And on the weekends, he is a pastor. So it's like I work with a pastor now, who will forget things after an hour. So he's the forgetful pastor. So yeah. So that's been fun. I mean, so I got help, but it's not a lot of help, but man, well, there you go. But anyway. Okay, I'm done ranting about that right now. I just wanted to get that out right now. The doctor's back, but they have headphones in. They're done. They're like, I want nothing to do with this anymore. I'm done for the evening. So it's time to shut the video down. We'll be back next week, probably about the same time, with some more shit. We didn't get to really rant much about this stuff this week because we had some stuff. I had some stuff originally we were planning on talk about, but then we got another subjects and I just didn't get to it. And like I said, trying to keep the video short, which didn't happen in this video either. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. And like our page and subscribe to the YouTube channel, all that other good shit. And like I said, leave comments below what you think and what you want to see in future shows, blah blah blah. Anyway, that's it. Everybody have a good night. Bye bye.